Every single day, your cat is quietly waiting for specific moments of connection, tiny moments that most of us completely miss. It isn't that we don't love them, it's just that we don't speak their language fluently yet. But your cat never stops hoping you'll figure it out. Today, we are going to change that dynamic forever. We are revealing the 10 most powerful, unspoken ways your cat asks for love. These aren't just tips. They are the keys to a deeper soul connection with your feline. And it all begins with the one big mistake almost every cat parent makes the very second they walk through the front door. 1. The decompression greeting. When you come home after a long day, your instinct is probably to rush straight toward your cat, pick them up, and shower them with affection. It feels like love, right? But here is the hard truth to a cat that is often sensory overload. Research in feline psychology shows that when owners approach too fast after an absence, cats experience a spike in stress hormones, not bonding. You are bringing in outside smells, loud energy, and sudden movement into their sanctuary. Here is what your cat truly craves instead. It's called the decompression greeting. When you walk in, ignore them for the first 60 seconds. I know it's hard, but put down your keys, take off your coat, and move slowly. Sit down on the couch, let them come to you. In the wild, cats greet each other by investigating first. By letting them approach on their own terms, you are giving them psychological safety. Most cats will come to check you out within 2 minutes. And studies show that cats who initiate the contact themselves show triple the amount of affection throughout the rest of the evening. You aren't being cold, you are being respectful. 2. The silent, I love you. The slow blink. But here is where it gets even more fascinating. Your cat is sending you love signals right now, and you might be staring right past them. Your cat talks to you through their eyelids. We call it the slow blink. It is the feline version of a warm, trusting smile. In the animal kingdom, closing your eyes in front of another predator is the ultimate sign of trust. It says, I know you won't hurt me. But here is the part almost no one knows. The conversation has to be two-way. If your cat blinks at you and you just stare back with wide, unblinking eyes, they interpret that as confrontation or aggression. You need to return the gesture. Next time you catch their gaze, slowly close your eyes for 2 full seconds, then open them gently. Turn your head slightly away. You will likely see them blink back. This tiny ritual lowers their blood pressure and increases affection dramatically. You just spoke your cat's love language fluently. 3. The hard-to-reach spot. Speaking of physical connection, there is a secret map on your cat's body that most owners never fully explore. Most people default to petting the head or the back. But the most emotionally powerful touch spot is actually along the rib cage, right behind the front legs or the cheeks. Why? Because these are areas filled with social grooming receptors, and more importantly, they are spots a cat cannot easily reach themselves. In a cat colony, grooming these hard-to-reach areas is a service performed only by close friends and family. When you gently scratch these zones, especially the cheeks or behind the ears, you aren't just petting them. You are mimicking the care of a mother cat or a bonded sibling. This releases a massive surge of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. But timing is everything. Only do this when your cat is already relaxed. If they lean into your hand or arch their back into your touch, you know you've activated that family-level bonding response. 4. The scent exchange ritual. Now, while you're building that physical bond, your cat is also trying to create something deeper with you every single morning. You know when your cat winds around your legs, almost tripping you. They aren't just asking for food, they are bunting. They are depositing pheromones from the glands in their face onto you, effectively claiming you as part of their territory. But here is the hidden truth that owners miss. Cats don't just want to mark you, they want you to mark them back. They want a group scent. When they rub against you, don't just stand there. Reach down and gently rub your hand along their cheeks and forehead. Then rub your own scent back onto them. This blends your scent signatures together, creating a powerful chemical connection called secure attachment. It tells the world we belong to the same tribe. To a cat, smelling like each other is the definition of family. 5. The vertical highway. But there is another critical element of your cat's world that you might be overlooking. and it has nothing to do with affection. It's about confidence. Your cat lives in a 3D world, but most modern homes are designed for humans horizontally. This is exactly why they ignore the expensive toys on the floor and climb your bookshelves instead. Height equals security. It gives them stress relief visibility and territorial control. A cat who is on the ground is a cat who feels vulnerable. What they crave is a vertical highway. This doesn't mean you need to rebuild your house. It means clearing off the top of a dresser, adding a window perch, or installing a floating shelf. When a cat can move across a room without touching the floor, their confidence skyrockets. And a confident cat is a cat who loves harder, plays more, and hides less. Give them the high ground, and you give them peace of mind. 6. The kill cycle hunting success. And while we're talking about what your cat's brain craves, there is something about your playtime routine that might actually be damaging their mental health. We all love laser pointers. They are easy, and it's funny to watch the cat run. But for a cat, the laser pointer is a game with no ending. The hunting cycle in a cat's brain has 4 steps: stalk, chase, catch, and kill. The laser skips the last 2. Your cat chases and chases, but they can never physically grab the red dot. They never get the tactile satisfaction of the catch. Over time, this leads to anxiety, frustration, and even behavioral issues like aggression. The fix is simple. If you use a laser, end the game by landing the dot on a physical toy or a treat. Let them grab it, bite it, and kick it. Let them feel the kill. This completes the neurological cycle and releases dopamine. Your cat doesn't just need to run, they need to win. 7. The elastic band of love personal space. Now here is something that might hurt to hear, but it changes everything. When your cat keeps their distance from you sitting on the other chair instead of your lap, you probably feel rejected. You think, why don't they love me? But you are misreading the signal. In cat language, distance does not mean disinterest. Cats show affection through proximity, not necessarily contact. If your cat chooses to sleep in the same room as you, even if they are 6 feet away, that is a massive compliment. They are saying, I feel safe enough to close my eyes near you. Here is the magic trick, the rubber band effect. When you stop forcing physical interaction and respect that distance, they will slowly reduce the gap on their own. The cat who sits across the room today may be the cat on your lap next month simply because you didn't force it. With cats, patience isn't just a virtue, it's the currency of trust. 8. The texture preference scratching. While your cat is deciding where to sit, they are also trying to tell you something important about that scratching post you bought, the one they ignore while they destroy your sofa. They aren't being naughty. They are telling you the post is wrong. Cats have incredibly strong personal preferences for scratching, which is a vital behavior for stress relief and nail health. Some cats are wood scratchers, some are carpet scratchers, and some are cardboard shredders. Some like vertical posts, while others prefer horizontal mats. If your cat is scratching the rug, they are a horizontal scratcher. Buy them a flat cardboard scratcher. If they are scratching the arm of the sofa, they need a sturdy vertical post made of sisal fabric. Listen to what they are destroying, it is a clue. Once you match the texture and angle to their preference, the bad behavior stops and the happiness begins. You aren't training your cat. You are listening to them. 9. The Whisker relief. The new secret. Here is a point that most owners have never even heard of, but it creates daily stress for millions of cats. It's called whisker fatigue. Your cat's whiskers are not just hair. They are high-precision sensory organs rooted deep in the nervous system. They are incredibly sensitive. Imagine if every time you ate dinner, someone tapped a sensitive nerve on your face. That is what happens when a cat eats out of a deep, narrow bowl. Their whiskers are constantly brushing against the sides, sending a barrage of static signals to their brain. This is why many cats pull food out of the bowl to eat it on the floor, or why they act hungry but stop eating when the bowl is half full. It hurts to reach the bottom. The kindest thing you can do, switch to a wide, flat plate or a very shallow bowl. Give their whiskers room to breathe. Watching your cat eat a full meal without pausing or twitching is a beautiful thing. It's a tiny change that removes a huge amount of daily stress from their life. And finally, we have to talk about the trap that 99% of cat owners fall for repeatedly. It is the misunderstanding that destroys trust faster than anything else. The belly flop. You know the move. Your cat walks into the room, looks at you, and flops over, exposing that fluffy, soft belly. It looks exactly like a dog asking for a belly rub, but it is not. In cat language, exposing the belly is a sign of ultimate trust and defense. They are saying, "I feel so safe with you that I will show you my most vulnerable organs." But, and this is the key, it is not an invitation to touch. When you reach in to rub that belly, you betray that trust. You are attacking their vulnerable spot. That is why they bite and grab your hand. It's a defensive reflex. Instead, when they show you the belly, admire it. Slow blink at them. Maybe pet their head or their chin. Show them that you respect their vulnerability enough not to exploit it. In the feline world, respecting the look but don't touch rule is the highest form of love. Every one of these behaviors comes down to one core truth. Cats don't love through obedience. They love through agency. The more choices you give your cat when to approach, where to scratch, how to eat, the safer they feel. And the safer they feel, the more affection they give. Respect their instincts, honor their signals, and your relationship will transform from simple coexistence into a deep, soulful companionship. I want to know about the feline friend you are sharing your life with. Go down to the comments section right now and type your cat's name. Let's build a tribute to the wonderful, complex creatures who rule our homes. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and give your kitty a slow blink from me.